Hello, everyone. I'm here with Hugh Shearar. He's got an exhibition of images, really profound and interesting images coming up this weekend in Vancouver. And I wanted to share with you his work. He's been staring out into the vast, deep regions of space and looking at what patterns might emerge and maybe, I don't know, what might be staring back at us. So um, Hugh, I just wanted to have you share what are these cosmic creations? What is this symmetry of space that you're unfolding? How does that work?
How does it work? Cool. Yeah. A few years back, I got really fascinated with the Hubble deep space images, a NASA Hubble telescope. And I was so blown away with how beautiful these images look, just the natural images. And these are very high resolution images. And I got fascinated being a designer and artist. I thought, oh, if I look closer, maybe, you could actually see things forming. My imagination was creating things, just like sometimes we look up at the clouds and we can see images in the clouds. Well, I'd start to see like something. And then what I did is I decided to take that a little bit further, and I started basically cutting cross sections of space and then basically unfolding them, mirroring them on each other so you could see what was there. And really, for 5 years, I just did this as a hobby for fun, was unfolding what I call symmetries of deep space. And that's what this is all about. And as I started sharing this with people were like, oh my God, what is that? It's like, so you get to see all the symbolism, you see all kinds of things in these images that it's like, oh my God, what's out there? There's a lot more to it. And then my mind, reels in philosophy and, mythology. It really, I started conceiving kind of Plato. Plato had this context of idealism that, we really exist in another archetypal realm, and what we see in the physical world is something completely different than what's there, or there's a picture image. And what you see in these is that to me, it's like there's all the knowledge, all the information is all kept in the clouds of deep space. It's all there for us to discover and explore. So it's an exploration, really, Justin. Thanks.
Oh, so fascinating. And I know you've called them like Rorschach tests almost in the past. Like it's like an ink blot. You're looking and you can see all kinds of different things,
Yeah.
like a mirror of just a mirror staring back at you or something. And I really like that concept, and it really applies to something that we've been exploring on the Hubble over the past 2 seasons, which is this notion that leaders in today's world will need skills to metabolize and work skillfully in ambiguity, right? And there is kind of an ambiguity about this artwork. Like, it's like, well, it could be this, it could be that. It seems like it's both, maybe neither. There's a sort of like a question mark over what are we actually looking at here. So why don't you share a couple of pieces that that you've produced and just talk us through them a little bit.
Right, sure. So this particular one
Mm-hmm.
here is, I call it the cross of the cosmos. Now, my background as a Christian kid has me steeped in Christian mythology and history.
Mm.
And what I see is just really beautiful symmetries here. I mean, some of you might have heard of the Freemasons. Well, you actually get to see some of like what looks like could be the square and the compass,
Mm.
and their belief is that really our wisdom comes from geometry, and what I see in here is geometrical figures unfolded. Or
Mm.
if you're a Buddhist, maybe in the Tibetan mandalas that they create with sand, like you can actually see beautiful patterns here. I just love this one because it's a cross. It showed up for me as like if I think about biblically of the Christianity, I look at this and I go, yeah, there's real beauty in the symbolism of the cross, and here there's just so much more depth to it.
Mm.
I see sort of Egyptian pharaohs. I see different faces in the upper parts here, and just yeah, just diamonds, etc. And everybody interprets it differently. It is like a Rorschach. What I loved about it too is it's very organic. It's like it's something breaking through space tearing apart. And here's the symbol of the cross. Yeah, the cross of space.
Yeah, so great. So great. It reminds me of the four elements too. I can see like earth, water, wind, fire in here.
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
all
cool.
in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, maybe share a couple more with us.
Sure.
So
I'll share
beautiful.
this next one. This for me is a fun one. I call this one the Cosmic Crusader. You know, years ago there was the Crusade, the witch hunt, and this. So for me, I looked at this and went, wow, look, it's like a knight in armor, and you can see like it's a Crusader. He's got the cross on his chest. No, I didn't plan these. I'm just looking for things that might look like people or creatures or animals that, you know, that when I unfold them, there may be something there. But I'm always blown away with what actually shows up. So I would take this cross section and then unfold it. And this one was just really cool. It's like this Crusader's riding some kind of creature of space, like an ET of some sorts. And when you look down the bottom here, there's a bit of an alien face, but like dressed in a suit. So
it definitely has like an alien feel to it, this one.
It does, yeah. And look, a lot of these, even some of them show up like little ETs, etc. You definitely see them. But it's fascinating for me how the symbolism shows up in these sections, like these crosses and just pharaonic looking faces, etc. That you know, just add to the mystery of some of the things we might see on our planet, like the pyramids, etc., Stonehenge, and it's just a unique thing to see. There's a lot of people into plant medicines right now, ayahuasca and these sorts of things, and they tell me when they see these images that this is what they see when they're having these I guess, I don't know what you'd call them, trips, right? Of sorts. So this is something else that's interesting.
Okay, great. I love this, Hugh. Okay, next one. You got one more for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll share one more. Well, I've actually got two more. Is that all right?
All right. Okay.
This one here. This one to me, I call the gate to the cosmos. And it's like a portal, like you'd step into this. And what I loved about this is it sort of had the look of like the Sphinx at the top here. Like this is what excited me about it. It was just something that I thought it looked beautiful. It was like you going through something into deep space. You'd actually be traveling through something that maybe the Starship Enterprise and Star Trek might travel through to access another galaxy.
Great. Beautiful.
One more?
Yeah, sure.
Right. And then this one, I was looking for a heart shape in the Tarantula Nebula, it's called. These are all nebula clouds, by the way, the originals. And what I loved about this is that, you know, we grow up through our lives going through different experiences, and not all of them are fun. Some of them are scary. Some of them are cruel. Some of them are like beautiful, and love's there, and light, and mystery. And this heart really represented that. I mean, I see like a skull, like sort of a Grateful Dead skull, and then like a rising butterfly type of figure down here. And people see different things, but this is what I see. And I thought it was really represented to me what the heart is, filled with beauty, filled with mystery, filled with love, filled with light. And there's going to be scariness along the way, etc., as we explore life. Yeah.
Yeah, so amazing. I love the kind of the suggestion of the heart being found in the vastness of space. There's a very neat um, connection there for me personally. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks, Justin. And that's what I was looking for. I was always looking for something like it was interesting as I looked through the original source clouds.
Mm-hmm.
I would, yeah, I would see things, or I'd imagine, well, I'm looking for an angel, or I'm looking for something like a beast. And interestingly enough, some of these nebula clouds, it didn't matter how you cut them and unfolded them. They were just terrifying. I thought, these are like really very explosive star formations and
Yeah.
very red looking. And so it would always bring up that kind of like a suggestion of evil. So I don't show all of those ones, but there are ones that are a little bit spooky out there that, you go, whoa, yeah, there's another force out there. There's light and dark for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So you're
Mhm.
going to have 20 of these really featured beautifully on the weekend, backlit and everything. And then how many are in the book? 61, you said?
Yeah, so what I'm going to be featuring, so I can share this with you as well. So this is the flyer that I've been put out. It's Cosmic Artworks and Book Launch Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'll be doing is I'll be sharing 20 backlit LED framed images there. That's at the planetarium in Vancouver
Okay.
on Saturday between 6:30 and 9:30 p.m.
Okay, great. And how do people, I'll put the link for people if they want to attend in the show notes. Anything else they need to know about signing up, or I guess 60 people maximum? Anything else we want to tell people?
Yeah, maybe arrive at different times but initially if you want to come to hear the astronomer talk and myself speak about it, and I'll be sharing some other video, just more kind of spiritually related video, talking about our cosmos, etc. That starts at 6:30, but feel free to drop in up until 9:30 to just come preview the images and come and meet some people. Have some
Okay.
fun. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you, Hugh.
Yeah.
Can't wait. All right.
Awesome.
Ciao.